सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्र भाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया योग वेदांत दर्शन साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यादि क्षेमस्थैर्यादि शक्ति साधनादि प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रं तृतीय पादः विभूति पादः सूत्राणि। ओम देशबन्धः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानं तदेवार्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यम् इव समाधिः त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य। Friends, up to this eighth sutra we have seen. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirmijasya. Our goal is Nirbija Samadhi. This Nirbija Samadhi itself is called as Asamprajnata Yoga. That itself is called as Swarupa Pratishtha or Kaivalya Prapti. Compared to that one, even this Samyama of the Chitta also is Bahiranga only. So to say, what is conveyed through that is, though the Samyama is the Antaranga sadhana for Samprajnata Samadhi, subtler one, compared to the Bahiranga Pancha sadhanas. Don't conclude that that alone is the ultimate stage. No, that has to be used in different bhumis, each bhumi having conquered, crossed at higher level. Even that Samyama also is not required. Because in the Samyama Chitta, Chitta is there with Vrutthis. Our job is Vritti Nirodha, isn't it? Samyama Chitta is a Chitta controlled with regards to Vrittis, with regard to Deshakala Vastu. Good situation, but still there are Vrittis. Our is Vritti Rahita Atmanubhuti. Vritti Nirodh के बाद होने वाला Atmanubhuti is our Lakshya. Okay. So right now the chitta is running in all three directions of Deshakala Vastu. Therefore, neither sadhana nor proper vyavahara is being done properly. So to be able to do that, we have done the Ashtanga Yoga for the control of chitta called Samyama. Then we started using them in the different bhumis. Okay. Up to this, we have seen the 8th sutra. 9, 10, 11 sutras, 12 also talk about when this samyama is achieved and used, how it affects or helps in these three things: Nirodha, Samadhi, Ekagrata. So, technically here it is called as Nirodha Parinamaha, Samadhi Parinamaha, Ekagrata Parinamaha, expected to happen in us when we use this Sanyama Chitta in these fields. भूमि से विनियोग कहा ना, सो निरोध भूमि में यूज करे तो क्या होगा फायदा, समाधि के लिए यूज करे तो क्या फायदा होगा, एकाग्रता के लिए संयम चित्त यूज किया तो क्या फायदा होगा. Like you earn the money, where do you use it? Household things you want to buy, or something other, some other philanthropic work you want to do with that money, some सेवा करना चाहते हो, अलग अलग होता है कि नहीं. इधर ऑल्सो संयम चित्त इज फॉर निरोध, समाधि एंड एकाग्रता. क्लियर? तो फर्स्ट इज द निरोध परिणाम इज डिस्कस्ड, यूज ऑफ संयम चित्त इन गेटिंग इनटू द निरोध स्थिति. व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज टू बी डन एंड व्हाट हैपेंस? संबंध भाष्य में भगवान थोड़ा कहते हैं व्यास जी. लेट अस स्टार्ट सीइंग इट. कि अथ अथ निरोध चित्त क्षणेषु, निरोध चित्त क्षणेषु चलम गुणवृत्तम इति कीदृशः तदा चित्त परिणामः. So nirodha chitta kshaneshu, what is what? We are trying to do the nirodha of the chitta, but chitta is made of the gunas. Gunas never be stable. They have to express only. Okay, at that time, this samyama chitta, how it helps in a chitta parinamaha. So one side we are trying to do the nirodha of the chitta. But the chitta is made of the three gunas. Gunas being unstable, they go on showing their effect. So, what exactly that situation? How this Sanyama Chitta helps there? To tell that one is this next sutra. Okay. In the effort of bringing the Chitta to the Nirodha Sthiti, how is the help of the Sanyama Chitta, especially when the three gunas still are there, we are in the Prakriti level only. Gunas only in the highest sadhana level are balanced and we enter into Mula Prakriti Sthiti. Other than that, the three gunas of the Prakriti are so चंचला कि कुछ ना कुछ गुण व्यक्त होते ही रहना पड़ेगा, है ना. गुणातीत स्थिति is very tough. Guna samya sthiti also very tough. Guna vishama sthiti and guna wanting to express at the chitta level, creating variety of vrutthis is unstoppable. How the samyama helps there? Okay, is what is the discussion in this sutra number 9. Let us chant it, then we will see. Vyuthana nirodha samskarayoho abhibhava pradurbhavau nirodha kshana chitta anvayaha nirodha parinamaha. Means what? Again, vyuthana nirodha samskarayoho abhibhava pradurbhavau nirodha kshana chitta anvayaha nirodha parinamaha. This called as nirodha parinama. What is it? Ki vyuthana nirodha samskara yoho. So, chitta is one item. On that we are operating. And operating with wisdom or without wisdom. Dono milkar. And in that chitta, always two types of samskaras are there. Vyuthana samskara and then nirodha samskara. So with samyama chitta, abhibhava pradurbhava. Okay. With samyama chitta, when we strengthen the nirodha samskara, chitta goes into nirodha sthiti. When the Samyama is not applied, then the nirodha samskara is not that predominant. The opposite of that called Vyuthana samskara become predominant. Then in the chitta, the Vrutthis will express. Again, depending on which guna is predominant, those Vrutthis will be expressed. So, nirodha kshana chitta anvayaha. So, mhm. So, Nirodakshana Chitta Anvayaha, Nirodha Parinamaha. So, first basically having the clarity that Chitta has got Nirodha and Vyuttana Samskara. Generally, Vyuttana Samskara only are always there because we have never tried the yoga sadhana. Now we have understood the yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Now we are doing that either through Abhyasa Vairagya or Kriya Yoga or here the Ashtanga Yoga, we are trying to do it. Now, what happens? That Nirodha Parinama means what? We will be able to develop the Nirodha Samskara more and more, as a result of which the Vyuthana Samskaras get reduced. And that Vyuthana Samskara are either because of Rajo or Tamo or Sattva, they will be reduced. This is way, that means what? That's how the mind becomes relatively calmer and quieter, because through the Sayyama Chitta, Nirodha we are doing more and more, then Vyuthana is getting reduced. Okay. So the Vyuthana means the upsurge of the thoughts in the Chitta because of samskara inside. Plenty of samskaras are there of all the three gunas. Continuously the vrittis are coming. You and I are very familiar with that. That is called as Vyuthana happening of the vrittis because of the Vyuthana samskara inside. We never try to do the Nirodha only. Now, when we use the Samyama Chitta for the Nirodha of the Vrittis, then the Nirodha Samskara will grow. To a great extent, when we are daily practicing for months together, years together, then the Nirodha Samskara will overpower the Vyuthana Samskara. Therefore, today, as we have disturbed, agitated mind all the time, either with Kshiptata because of Rajoguna, Vikshiptata because of Rajoguna, or Modata because of Tamoguna, वो सारे कम हो जाते हैं. The mind gains the sharp and subtleness along with silence or the peace. That will be told in the next sutras. So, Samyama Chitta used will be helping in this way in increasing the Nirodha samskaras if we use it for that purpose, and it is expected to be. Left to itself, plenty of the Vyuthana samskara inside us there, therefore continuously Chitta Vruttis are going on, surging up and Chitta. Obviously, they are all of Kama Krodha Vikara Yukta. Then I, as an individual, identifying with them, keep doing something or the other. Now, relate this topic to what we studied just now in Vedanta. Ragadi dosha nimitta makaradiva itastataha akrushamanaha. वो सब यहाँ नहीं दिया, तो that already discussed no in the earlier padam regarding the jatyayurбhoगाः, वो सब उधर हो गया, इसलिए यहाँ नहीं बता रहे. But just now we studied in Vedanta, so we can relate here. When the Vyuttana samskaras have come, they are full of variety of the thoughts, of emotions, desires. According to them, identified with them, we keep working and commanding our own result called as karma phala. For that, we'll be born here and there. All of that here we are not discussing. Straight away, yoga में क्या बता रहे? You achieve संयमता of chitta, then you go on using it for the nirodha vritti increasing. When the nirodha samskaras increase, then the vyuttana samskara get reduced. Obviously, the disturbance in the mind, samsara in the life, aneka karma, and going into different yonis for karma phala, वो थोड़ा reduce होते हैं. This is called as Nirodha Parinama. If you use the Samyama Chitta for this purpose. Okay. The same thing the Bhashyakara saying, we will study little detail. He says Vyuttana Samskaraha Chitta Dharmaha. Okay. The Vyuttana Samskaras are the dharmas of the chitta. Chitta is a dharmi. In that dharmi chitta, there are inherently the samskaras for the chitta to continuously project the vrittis. Like the fire is the dharmi, and the burning power of the fire is its dharma. So therefore, whenever to the fire we put our finger, the dharmi, it does its dharma of burning. Okay. Same way, chitta is a dharmi. It has the Vyuttara Samskara as its dharmas. First, understand it. It is a nature for the chitta to have the samskaras or to express as a vrittis. The difference between non-yogi and yogi is what? Yogi commands his chitta to have whatever vrittis he wants. The ayogi cannot have the command. Whatever the Vyuttana samskaras are there inside, helplessly, uncontrollably, those vrittis only come in his in chitta. And he becomes victim of them. You know, like a dog. The difference between the dog for the owner and for the chore or anybody coming. For the owner, the dog is under his control. तो कहाँ जाओ बोल तो जाएगा, आने को बोले तो आएगा, चुप रहेगा, 2 मिल आएगा, खाना खिलाएगा तो खाएगा. But for a chore, it is not his control. It will jump on him. Same way for the ayogi, the Vyuttana Samskara of the Chitta creates such vrittis in Chitta of which he becomes slave. For a yogi also there are samskaras coming in Chitta or Chitta expresses vrittis, but it is for his own choice. We have to reach to that level. योगी मीन्स ऐसे वैसे नहीं बना, ये साधना कर कर बन गया, बनने के बाद उनका लक्षण ऐसा होता है. सो व्युत्थान संस्काराः चित्तस्य धर्माः. ओके, व्युत्थान संस्काराः चित्त धर्माः. One point. Second is what? न ते प्रत्ययात्मकाः इति. So they are only just samskaras, the vrittis they are. Okay, they are not प्रत्ययात्मकाः. प्रत्ययात्मक का मतलब क्या है? वो ज्ञानात्मक नहीं है. You know, like when I sit in a car behind that steering. So this is how the car has to be started. Then it's how the clutch has to be held, brake has to be held, then gear has to be put. Slowly leaving the clutch, uh, putting the accelerator, turning the steering. How to drive the car? What is all? These are all vrittis, but they are jnanatmaka vritti. है कि नहीं? There is a jnanam in it. Or I am the pure self. I have to recognize it. That self is Sachidananda. No, these are all ज्ञानात्मक वृत्ति, प्रत्ययात्मक वृत्ति कहते हैं. बट जो वृत्तियां चित्त में है संस्कार के रूप में, वो प्रत्ययात्मक नहीं है, बस वो जड़ वृत्तियां हैं. एनी टाइम दे कम दे गो. दैट इज वाई even though we have jnanam, be attentive. Still, the variety of vrittis are coming or not. हाँ, क्यों आ रहे हैं? क्योंकि उनका अपना अलग अलग रास्ता है. They are not pratyatmaka, but they just come. We have jnanam, but still they come because their track is different. So nate pratyatmaka means they are not the jnana rupi vrittis or the samskaras, but they are samskaras, they express as the vrittis. So vyuttana samskaraha chitta dharmaha nate pratyatmaka iti. Okay. Therefore, what happens is pratyay nirodhe na niruddhaha. Therefore, consciously, when we do the nirodha of these pratyaya chitta vrittis, these samskara chitta vrittis, they don't get niruddha. That's what just now I said. As much as they are there, they'll keep on coming out. They are not in our that way control. So, iti pratyaya nirodhe na niruddhaha. Okay. So, that means what? Simple thing said is what? There are two types of samskara. One is pratyatmaka, second is uh, ordinary samskaras. Vyuttana samskaraha chittadharmaha nate pratyatmakaha iti pratyay nirodhe na niruddhaha. So this vyuttana samskar ki baat ho rahi hai chitta mein. What is vyuttana samskara? Samskaras which push the chitta to express as the vrittis. चित्त चित्त वृत्ति, थोड़ा दोनों में फर्क समझ लेना. like the lake and the waves in the lake. Though the waves are never away apart from the lake, yet some shape comes to them. We differentiate them as if they are the waves. In the same way, Chitta has the samskara inside for the Vitthana, then those samskaras push the Chitta to take shape of the Vrutthis. This is called Vitthana samskara. Usko pakdo. Second finding out, they are the Chitta Dharma, but they are not Pratyaha. Now, there is another also is samskaras. What are they? Nirodha samskaraha. They are also Chitta Dharma. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? By one or the other reason or mistake, when we made the samskaras for the Vitthana on the Chitta, by conscious efforts, we can make the Nirodha samskara also. थोड़ा सा इस पे ध्यान देना. Like I can run. No, I can run. I can stop also, no? I can talk. So when I can talk, I can stop talking also. So when I can create the Vyuttana Samskara, be attentive. I can create the Nirodha Samskara also. Not known so far, we were only creating Vyuttana Samskara, and they are making the Chitta to express as so many Vrutthis of which we have no control, and we are becoming enslaved by those Vrutthis. है कि नहीं? वो संस्कार अगर निद्रा के है तो निद्रा में चले आते हैं, काम क्रोध आदि के है तो वो आ जाते हैं, द्वेष के है तो वो द्वेष हो जाता है. So many of the Vyuttana samskar. What is told here is with the help of Samyama Chitta, we can do the Nirodha samskar. Can develop. And through Viveka Vairagya, Nirodha samskara, you have to go on developing. These Nirodha samskaras slowly nullify or neutralize or reduce the Vyuttana samskara. This is called as Nirodha Parinama to be achieved with the Samyama Chitta. The result is what? Because Vyuttana samskara come hai, the man is relatively calm and quiet. Calm and quiet mana can be employed for the choice of field, whether it is spiritual field or anywhere. So, little more about this Vyuttana Samskaras to be studied as per Vyasa Bhashya. We have 3 or 4 lines. We will study them steadily tomorrow. थोड़ा थोड़ा ही हम पढ़ेंगे. Only 20 minutes, 15 minutes we are taking. Tomorrow we'll see. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. इतना काफी है आज.